What mutual benefit will it have for a human being to have his soul or his or her spirit downloaded into a computer? Is it not a way of trying to make humans immortal? Is it not a way of trying to corrupt the nature of being a human spirit? Is it not a way of corrupting that seed? If it means humanity should perish, we must perish as a consequence of our stupidity rather than to be connected to machines, because we will lose the essence and the value of being a spirit being and a soul. Hello out there and welcome back to Infinity Health. Today we are talking yet another subject, making a critical appreciation of the bot that was created by a company called Tesla, or owned by a guy called Elon Musk. Why has this guy gone all the way to making a robot? Yet in the past he said something stunning. Man, if you begin to see a robot walking in the street, it means we are finished. So today Tesla has released a prototype of a robot that they are working on, and by next year 2022 they are hoping to get it into the street. So the question is, Elon Musk, are we finished as you have said previously? He said, number one, we are setting this robot so that when you meet it in the street, it won't be able to fight against you, or if it happens to fight against you, it won't be able to run against you and be able to grasp you. That means to say a human is able to outrun the robot. Another thing that he said, we are going to make these robots because of one major reasons. We have identified that AI is moving fast, and if we don't make this robot, there are some people out there who will think of making it, and when they make it, they can make it to be harmful or to be bad or to be able to fight against humanity. Let's look at these two statements. The robot is being made so that when it tries to run after you, you can outrun it, or when it tries to fight against you, you are able to fight back and overcome it. This robot was made by a human, okay, and was given those abilities to be able to not overcome a human by a human who made it. What if later on the same human who made it not to be able to overcome men make some changes and tweak the same robots to have even more power to be able to outrun and overcome a man during a fight? What if that happens in the future? Because when you look at the systems and look at the things that are happening today, the social media platforms, when they started, they all started with good intentions. But today, most of the social medias, they have bad intentions. For example, you look at Twitter, it is now beginning to suspend people. But yet social media was invented as an advocate to promote freedom of speech. Facebook, when it came out first, Mark Zuckerberg was a fanatic and a promoter of freedom of speech. But today, Facebook is suspending many people for speaking or expressing their opinions. So what if changes are made in the future? That is the question. Number two, he said there are people who will make it if we don't make it. So he is trying to say that Tesla is making it to be good. But does that stop other people from making other robots which may be harmful to people? No, it doesn't make sense, because it's just kind of like if you are to relate to social medias. The first social media to be very public is Facebook. But do we not have a lot of social medias out there? Did they not come because Facebook already has a social media? No. So, am I not able, if I want to, make my own robot? What will stop me? Because Tesla has invented a robot, so I should not invent it. That doesn't make sense. Are we now robots? That is the biggest question. And definitely, I can say we are robots, yes, but we are not. Why? Because when you are to look at today's world, even Elon Musk, the same guy, said, every human being right now is already a cyborg. We are now part and parcel of an electronic machine. In other words, he said, every human these days, as long as you own a device, you are now an extension of your device, because you are now able to extract a lot of information compared to the abilities that you are having when you don't have that actually particular gadget. That is to say, you are able to easily answer questions. For example, if you're asked a particular question, you easily go to the internet and find out the answers. So he concluded that we are already cyborgs. But there is another thing that is stunning that he said. It is incredibly important that AI not be other, but it must be us. And he went ahead to say, I think we are really going to have to merge with AI or be left behind. If you can't beat them, join them. When people begin to talk outside there, we are told that they are conspiracy theorists, but we have people who are saying the exact thing that are being conspired, and we have the same people who are pushing these very same agendas which are being conspired by the conspirators or the so-called conspiracy theorists. Is there any conspiracy theory? No. This guy is clearly said we need to merge a human being with a machine. We need to make a human being a robot. That is in essence what he's trying to say when he said, if we don't do that, we will be left behind. When you look at a robot, it's merely a gadget of electrical transistors. And another human here is saying, if we don't merge with that particular object or machine, we will be left behind. Where exactly or how exactly will we be left behind? Of course, technology can advance, but to my understanding, technology is simply intelligent. But technology will never be wise. That is one fact. What mutual benefit will it have for a human to be merged with a machine? What mutual benefit will it have for a human being to have his soul or his or her spirit downloaded into a computer? What mutual benefit does that have? Is it not a way of trying to make humans immortal? Is it not a way of trying to corrupt the nature of being humanity, or the nature of being a human spirit? Is it not a way of corrupting that seed? Of course, you can invent technology to be as intelligent as it can be. However, the creator can never be controlled or ruled by the created in as far as the creator is willing. Unless the creator gives in to the created, he or the creator will be ruled by the same. We are humans. We are the ones who invent the robots. We can still tweak it to be able to be controllable or to be able to lead the way we want it to lead. He can argue that AI is definitely going to be used as a weapon. Yeah, just like any other weapons that we are having today, because humanity generally, we have got some good spirited and evil spirited amongst us. And the same thing that has been happening since the creation of the world is the same thing that is happening today. But there is strictly no reason for humanity to be merged with AI. If it means humanity should perish, we must perish as a consequence of our stupidity rather than to be connected to machines, because we will lose the essence and the value of being a spirit being and a soul. There is no need. If humanity creates robots which are able to fight against them and destroy them, and so be it, because we would have proven that we are stupid, we are unthinking, and we have proven that our intelligence has proven not to be wisdom. Because what makes you to be who you are is largely more of wisdom than intellect. In my previous videos, I said knowledge is given unto experience and wisdom is given unto life. So whatever we are doing, we must remember that we are just experimenting to gain knowledge, to gain a particular experience in a particular field. But if we are to lead good lives, if we are to lead life, we must explore and have a quest for wisdom. Rather, we don't need all the experiments that we are doing. If we don't have wisdom, we better throw them away. Because this guy has got a company called Neuralink. He is the owner of many companies, Neuralink, SpaceX, and Tesla, and many other businesses, the Boring Company, you name it. So he also said the reason that he is having Neuralink is because Neuralink, the purpose of Neuralink is to make humans symbolic of AI. He also talked about something, and he said in the future we are not going to have jobs, but we are going to have mass production. Humans are not going to be employed anymore. There will be few jobs out there. But what we are going to do is to introduce what we call universal basic income. That is to say, the theories of which they are referring to as conspiracy theories are coming to be a reality. Because when you are given a universal basic income, what if the giver of the universal basic income just decides that I'm going to give you simply $1 a month? So in other words, you own nothing and you'll be happy. Innovation is good. However, if you are innovating with an evil intention, you must stop your innovation. Otherwise, your innovation will fight back against you. Because humanity is a spirit, and nothing can conquer the spirit that is within humanity unless humanity gives in. So here are my last words. Knowledge is given unto experience, and wisdom is given unto life. Whatever you are doing out there, always do for the benefit of humanity, because this is the sole purpose of the Creator putting humans on the earth. If ever you think that you can take advantage of the creation, the one who created the creation himself will be able to take advantage of you, and you will never be able to conquer and do as you please to the creations. So the robot is good, but the intentions of the robots must remain good, and the intentions of the robots must never be to later on merge with humanity and make or transform a human being into a robot. That will be useless, and that will be faithful for humanity, and that will completely show that humanity needs to be destroyed and to get out of the earth, because we would have proven that we have no reason for existence. Thank you very much for watching this video, and until next time, I hope you have enjoyed it, and if you like it, share, subscribe, like, comment. Let's hear what you are thinking about these ideas, and together let's build the country that we need. Thank you, and bye-bye.